What's up, man? How you doing? I feel like crap because my shoulder's been killing me since the last seizure I had, but you're fine. Right? Right. Yeah, better. Right now, I'm looking to try to get a group together for this new dungeon, especially when I saw that apparently it has Icebreaker as a reprised weapon. I, right. All right then. Yep. Like that's it's like I literally said that. Right. Unfortunate. Especially because they just like raids, they have a day one race going on. Hmm. Like I can't remember which one it was, but I think it was the one where you go into the nightmare realm. Uh, yeah, the one that is like extremely buggy, where if you yeah, for some reason, even if you know you were in a good spot or fully in the circle, it would still like wipe the whole team. Uh, yeah, but yeah, no. But that one, like me and a couple of my buddies had gotten the entire thing down to a science, so much so at a certain point that we literally wound up when Arc 3.0 came out, we each took in one of the three Arc 3.0 classes, and day one when the 3.0 classes first came out, and uh took care of that dungeon, and hilariously we noticed that the two of them were dying extremely fast, compared to me, and we were just like, why the hell are you two dying? So, come to find out, we were right because even though they each had 100 resilience, we were like, dude, for some reason you guys are dying way faster. You shouldn't be dying with 100 resilience. That come to find out, we were right. Their resilience was bugged. Uh, the Arc 3.0 on those two classes was bugged to where even if you had 100 resilience, it was treating it as if you had zero. Yep.
Of all powers, I am the supply, and I make the demands.
Yeah.
Greetings, my crafty friend.
Yep. Hmm.
This city has real potential,
Well, that's one.
if only the Vanguard could see it.
Well, and that's one reason why I've been taking a large break from it until this new episode popped down because I was getting so annoyed with it towards the end of the last episode that I was just like, okay, I got to take a break, or I'm just gonna by the time the new episode and dungeon comes out, I'm just straight up not gonna want to play it at all. And I'm glad I did because now I'm refreshed, ready to go. I've had so much fun on the game I have been playing. I've been playing Baldur's Gate. Uh,
Take a seat. Make yourself comfortable. You're always welcome in my city.
that's what, yeah, see, yeah. Well, well, if you want, I can help because I've already beaten the game once and I'm close to beating it twice. So sure. Yeah, that's, yep, sure, sure, sure.
If Mar is looking for me,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've played with them
or
before.
me,
Yeah.
or
Yep, yep.
maybe both.
Oh yeah. Hmm. Oh.
Anything but my salvage tape.
Hmm.
I want the
Oh,
blueprint.
and like I just got a new game. Lori just let me buy the new Dragon Ball Sparking Zero game. Yep. I had Diablo 4. I want to get that Vessel of Hatred DLC for it. I got the only reason you need a break. Yep. Hilariously.
Sometimes I miss the shore. The
Uh-huh.
city has too much bureaucracy.
Exactly. Yeah, that's the biggest reason why I got so pissed off was because it's like your builds are so powerful when you have the artifact to help you make them powerful, but then all of a sudden the next episode or season comes along and you're just like straight up, it's just like, okay, well, my anti-barrier sniper last season was making this hunter build or whatever build that was relying on still hunt extremely powerful because I could, or whisper extremely powerful because I could just snipe through everything with that sniper, but now I have to completely.
Another downed catch. Dispatch the salvage team.
Exactly. It's just like exactly. Yeah, yeah. And on and honestly, that's one reason why I'm just like for instance the oh what that oh yeah, for instance like when it comes to like the newer shit on Destiny. Do you know, have you played around with the new primary
That's
new
right.
primary grenade launcher? Uh,
None of them have any glimmer to gamble.
uh, no. I'm talking because I think that still uses special ammo. I'd have to look. I'm talking about in your season pass. There's literally a new exotic one that's yeah. Well, I laughed because it you just like fighting lion. It uses primary, so you have infinite ammo.
Catch.
Yeah.
Dispatch the
Well,
salvage team.
hilariously, uh, when I logged in today, it said, "Hey, new dungeon's out. You may want to go see the craft that's disabled in the dungeon for the day one race." And that thing's disabled. Yeah, exactly. It's just like brand new weapons, week one, and you're already having to disable it for the first.
Bring me Arha. I have a task for him.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah.
A scout.
Well.
Report another downed catch.
Uh-huh.
Dispatch the salvage team.
Well, and that's why me and quite a bit of people have kind of fallen out of Diablo 4 specifically, is because of the fact that the older Diablo games like Diablo 3, when you leveled up, you did feel that power scale. You could feel that power, but when Diablo same. But Diablo 4, the enemies, like, if you ever had to go back to the older areas, the enemies scaled with you, and you would go back to an older area and still struggle with the enemies that you struggled with before because they would be two levels higher than you. And it's just like, what the hell? Though, from what I heard, a lot of people say that for the most part, other than a couple of, I can't remember exactly what the problems were. Apparently, it's been mostly positive reviews on the DLC Vessel of Hatred. And that apparently, from what I heard, apparently that's what most of the people are giving the positive reviews for, because apparently it's like extremely OP, kind of like the Necromancer for Diablo 3. Uh, Apparently, it kind of feels how OP that was when they brought that into Diablo 3. Yeah. Yeah, it's like I said, I just got my second character to Act 3 on Baldur's Gate, but then all of a sudden patch 7 hit, and with that came the ability to use the mod manager, and basically they are just straight up giving you free unbannable access to be able to basically cheat the game. Yeah. Yeah, like literally, and not even all the mods are even on PS5 yet. They're still constantly going over the ones that will work and putting them on. Like they literally, yeah. I think it is cross playable, so I don't think it matters. But
Scouts, report another downed catch. Dispatch the salvage team.
Who want you? So, sorry, Lori caught my attention for a second. What were you saying?
Of commerce. I am the supply, and I make the demands.
Well, for the most part, it looks like most of our clan is busy right now. So if you're wanting to do anything, I'm good with that. The only thing that,
Somebody
because
take
literally
point.
when I hopped on, the only reason that I hopped on Destiny was to potentially do the dungeon. If I don't do that, I am probably gonna hop onto one of the other games. So that is very potential. I, s- I get that totally.
For the salvage team.
Uh,
I want
I just have to. Do I have you on Discord or no? Yeah. You want? I do believe so. Yes. Cool.
Sometimes I miss the shore. The city has too
Well,
much
why don't while
crowds.
you're doing that, I can see how well I do trying to solo this dungeon. Dungeons are meant to be able to be soloable, whether or not that's possible in day one. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Uh, nah, if anyone could pull it off, that'd be esoteric. Yeah. All right, let's see. I have
This
Midnight
all
Coup
comes
because I know
I am
that's
the
not
supply,
banned.
and I make the demands.
And switch to Whisper of Worm just because range weapon. Best guess is just most activities this season.
Ah, my little scallywag. A welcome to my newest home, ever closer to the center of power. Vanguard wants to take
You know
over,
what the funny thing is? I find it
from
funny that Icebreaker is
unauthorized and make
the
no
gonna be the
propaganda.
weapon for this dungeon when Icebreaker is literally the weapon that me and so many
Two,
people called
an old
that they were
commodity to
never
find
gonna
in
bring
this
back
area.
because how in the
Ah,
freaking world are they gonna
I
balance
had an
it?
agent investigating one orbital station for salvage. Then she lost
I
contact. It'd have to be something worse than Salvation
yeah,
vagrants
it's
knocking
like
around
literally, quite
Midway's edge of
literally.
town. All we're getting on the Europa channels now are automated warnings. Old human ones. I'm not sending anyone else on my payroll after a corpse.
Hmm.
It's time for drastic measures. You're the drastic measures.
Exactly. They'd quickly just be like,
Salvage
okay,
team,
okay, what caused everyone to quit?
we both know you'll take what you want from the facilities anyway. I'll be happy
Yeah.
with your leftovers.
Everyone complains about crap, but they know for a fact we all still come back to
Try
it.
not to crash this station too, would you?
Also, I find it hilarious that they brought Spider back for this season. hmm I love the fact that he still has his ghost in his hand that he's playing with.
You may go.
For the Cabal? No, I didn't hear about that.
It's the law of
I
combat.
play a lot of D&D, not Warhammer though.
I make the demands.
I'll be playing D&D on Sunday. Yep.
My little bird isn't so little anymore, huh?
Yeah, that's the thing is like back when I first started playing, like the highest level character that we ever got was like level I want to say like level 7. And now that I've been playing for years, the campaign I play in, we're all level like 9 or 10, and the campaign that I'm running, everyone's level 13, almost level 14. So it's like I'm a DM in one game, I'm a player in the other. Nope, same group. We're just playing two different games. Yep. Hilariously, the one I'm playing, like in the group that I'm not the DM, because we allow third party books. I found an awesome book called The Game Master's Guide to Legendary Dragons that actually has a Dragon Rider class in it. Yep. Yep, it actually has a rideable dragon stat block and everything in there. Yep. I think I know it. I was gonna say, yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. I haven't seen them for. Oh, yo, you know that new fucking stasis grenade launcher? I think this is the one you were talking about. The new double fire one, liturgy or whatever it's called. Yeah. Uh, First fucking drop I got of it was disorienting grenades, rhyme stealer, and lead from gold. Yeah. Yeah, it's just like Yeah, it's just like honestly, not to mention how many fucking like you'll get like 10 different god rolls for a single weapon. And because there's so many different weapons that can happen with, your vault is always at capacity. Yeah. hmm It's just like, well, it's like I did, yeah. It's like I did last time. Mhm. Yeah, that's like it's like I remember back when seeing the freaking purple engrams actually used to mean something, but you could get excited for it. But now it's just like, okay, hold on. It's just like, hold on. Exactly. It's like nowadays the only time that you get excited at all is okay, this is the end of the raid or the end of the dungeon. Is it an exotic? Nope. All right, guys, let's run it back. It's like it's the sad part because I do love Destiny, but it's just like I want to keep playing it, but it's just like they gotta kind of step it up a little bit. It's is trying. I believe the exact definition
Guardian,
is trying the same thing more than once, expecting different results.
Hi there. Confirmed.
Well, it's like, and that's one reason why, like weapons back in the earlier things were really fun because like Luna's Howl when it first like the very first when it came out, there was a long ass quest grind you had to do for it, but man, did that fucking thing pay off. Uh-huh. I mean, at least this new one is a different version of Onslaught. Oh shit. It's like, yeah, legit.
Whenever you need me again, Guardian.
Ex exactly. It's just like,
greetings.
exactly. It's just like, come on, I got literally all the God roll weapons that I wanted from Onslaught the first time. So it's like, what is literally the reason for me to even try the new version of Onslaught? Yeah. Also, did you see the quote unquote ritual weapon for this season? Yeah, because this time for getting up that high of a rank with the freaking people, it's an auto rifle called Fair Judgment. It's stasis. The first column thing is like the switchable perks. Third column is dynamic sway reduction that you can switch out for Rhyme Stealer. So, and then you can fourth column is Onslaught, which you can also switch out for Headstone. Yeah, honestly, this no, I've been like you. I've been completely ignoring these weapons for a bit now. But this one actually, the dynamic with Onslaught is great for PvP, and that Rhyme Stealer with Headstone could actually be great for a stasis build with PvE. Oh, I have the Rosarago. I have a repulsor brace Onslaught, and yeah, that one I've cooked with it in PvP as well. That one is and PvE. That one is actually very fun to use.
What do you need?
hmm
Good.
Yep, that's
No doubt about it.
exactly. Well, yeah. Well, 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 especially like right now, like they fucking said last episode or last season, whatever the hell you want to say anymore. They literally said that they were gonna fucking because they knew everyone was tired of waiting for all of the each of the acts and each of the weekly shit. They were just gonna release it all in one fell swoop, but now, no, all they fucking did was released all of Act One at once, and now we still have to wait for 38 days for Act Two. And it's just like, really? It's like you got people like me that just said that just want to fucking play the whole story to actually see what the hell how good you actually did. Exactly. It's just like I bought the damn deluxe edition to have access to this shit. Why the hell are you time gating me?
Always good to see another hero of the tower.
Wait, they took away crafting? But like they took away like I think you're right. I I think you're right because I've noticed that like none of the weapons I've been getting from the newer stuff like from this specific season have been dropping red border at all.
Feeling good is better than not. Good.
Well, and the, well, 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 and I think you're right about the crafting thing because one thing I've noticed, you can normally tell if these new weapons are craftable because if you hover over them, it'll usually tell you the pattern can be extracted. These new weapons for this season, all they're saying is this weapon can be enhanced, meaning you can put a enhancement thingy on it so that you can make the you can make their perks enhanceable.
Nice shooting out there.
But it's just like okay, you could also just do what you've done before, giving us the freaking patterns for them, and yeah.
Always something new.
I mean I kind of I kind of get why they did it because the last season or two, there were so many people saying that, hey,
Thor and I have
at this point, we have so many patterns for weapons that we're literally looking, praising the new ones, and then just immediately going back to our old ones.
The schematics for this
Well,
structure
like literally, I think it
indicate
was last season. Uh, I was literally, where is it? I was getting, I can't remember which one. Yeah, I got the pattern for that lost signal grenade launcher. Yeah, the thing is, I enjoyed it, but then I immediately, just after like a couple days of using it, I just went back to my Pardon Our Death disorienting grenade one. Mhm. Oh no, trust me, I know that it's going to have its uses. Like for instance, because I'm not completely locked out and you into wanting to use a sniper all the time anymore because of anti-barrier sniper being a thing. I've now started using
like
that new
agriculture,
grenade launcher we were talking about, the seasonal one,
fruit.
the exotic one. And oh my goodness, this thing, even without me having the catalyst, is actually extremely fun to use. Especially because it can generate you special or heavy ammo depending on how full your meter is. Yeah, because what it does is, when you get a kill with it, it generates these remnants kind of similar to like what Lumina and Thorn do. Uh, you absorb it, it fills a meter on your little buffs side. It fills a little meter up. If it's halfway full, you can hold your reload button, and then the next time you fire it, if you've only held it the one time because it was only half full, it generates special wherever you hit with the shot. But if it was full and you held it twice, it generates heavy ammo. Yep, you'll basically, yep. I literally took it in, tested using it on I tested using it in on the whatever it's called, the exotic mission from last season, uh for the Choir of One, and I never ran out of heavy ammo. Yeah, I may take a look at it considering the fact that on my Titan the consecration build was like the only prismatic build that I was using. So nice. Hmm.